Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Hello everybody and welcome to the worst writer in the world with
Howard Long!
Howard Long and also me. Thank you to the British Comedy Guide for hosting us, thanks to you for listening to us, and thanks to our lovely patrons on Patreon for patronising us.
Thank you!
Especially the writer of this week's plot so far, Mr. Printer Table.
Oh, wow.
Right? Okay, Mr. Printer Table. The plot so far. Annalisa's life has gone sour faster than a lemon rolling down Vinegar Hill. Her modelling agency dropped her because she's too old. And her ex-boyfriend is getting married to another woman. The next thing you know, she'll find out there's a global wool shortage. And that will be all three things that women care about ruined.
Oh, no.
Annalisa's solution to this is to get hugely drunk, then stagger home to her dad's mansion. What she doesn't know is that Will Fletcher, the man with no personality, is staying there. Is staying there so that he can write songs about his dead wife with Teddy Sharp. At this point, the audience is on the edge of their seats. We've met the romantic leads, and now they are coming together. We will finally get to see Howard Long's version of a classic romantic comedy meet cute. Mouth. Pump. Mouth. Pump. Well, I guess what we've learned from this episode is that Howard's romantic fantasy is being woken up in the middle of the night by a homeless woman breaking into his bathroom and attempting suicide. Then, after he heroically mouths life back into her, she sits up in his toilet while he holds her hair. Finally, she emerges from the toilet bowl, all doe-eyed and coy. Their eyes meet over the vommed-up carrot on her lip, and they fall in love at first sight. Because who can resist a drunk suicide covered in sick? Or a bony musician in his pyjamas who doesn't call an ambulance for someone who's just taken a bottle of pills? Finally, Will asks Annalisa who she belongs to. Because Annalisa reminds Will of a dog. What dog? The dog with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do? You do what? Remind Will of a dog. Annalisa points out that she doesn't belong to anyone because she's not a dog or a cat. And eventually, Will discovers that Annalisa is Bob's daughter. But please, Annalisa begs, don't call Bob. He'll just put me in rehab. That's his answer to everything. That's why he did so badly on Blockbusters that time. He only got one question right, and that was, what is Bob's answer to everything? Alright, so in the last episode, I'm sure we all remember,
Things were getting very sexy, weren't they?
they were, because Will, the male protagonist, found Annalisa, the female protagonist, catting up in the toilet,
Yeah,
right?
sexy.
And he was like,
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He was like, alright. But she was like, okay. And he was like, okay.
Because he doesn't like carrots.
And she said, don't tell Bob, he'll just put me in rehab again. To which Will says, though you do know Bob.
Okay.
He turns. She covers her modesty with one soap-bubbled arm and reaches forward with the other. What I understand from that stage duration is that as long as Will's not looking at her, she's whapping him about. She's making sure that the audience, i.e. Howard Long, can see everything. But then every time Will turns around, she's like, oh, cover my nipples. All right,
Yeah.
back way. Everybody have a look. Hey, Howard, come have a look. Yeah, do you like him? Okay. Oh, Will's looking. Okay, cover my modesty. All right, legs way.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that what you mean?
It'd be a closed set, but I'd be there.
Oh yeah. Well, you do. You don't have to be there.
I'm
You're
going to
gonna
operate
watch
the
film.
camera for this scene.
I'm going to be playing the bubbles. Anyway, she says, I'd quite forgotten my manners. Blame it on the drink. I'm Annalisa. He says, William.
William. Hello, William. Willie. Will. Bill. Billy. Will. I prefer Will. I've decided what I'm going to call you. You can fuck off with what name you want. In fact, John.
Billy, Bob, wanker, fuckface. I prefer stupid twat.
Dick Nose. Okay, I've chosen what I'm not going to call you. Is it Dick Nose or John? What do you prefer? John. All right, you're John now, Dick Nose.
John Dick Nose.
Now, she's remembering his name. That's what Will does in Forget-Me-Not. He repeats her name, and he does a bunch of weird other versions so he can remember it. She's doing that. She's like, William, hello, William, Willie, Will, Bill, Billy. If she starts doing word association, Will like a Will and Testament. Willie like a dangly thing between two testicles. Sorry, I have to repeat names because I've got Will's disease. Coincidentally, it's called Will's disease. I should have just said that, Will's disease. Well, okay, Will like Will's disease that I've got, so I can't remember names. Okay, got it. All right, John. By the way, if I see you tomorrow, I'm not going to remember you, okay? Yeah. And I'm going to be dead.
Can we go see your gran now?
What? That's how this works, I think. London Eye, gran. London Eye, gran, boobs in mirror, run away to the park, song on the piano. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, but it's his boobs in mirror.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And his gran.
I thought that
his
was...
penis in mirror.
Yeah, no, but his boobs in mirror. She plays the song. You know, I was just saying the stages, but I think our listeners are clever enough to understand that on this occasion it's going to be his boobs, and he goes to the bathroom and looks at his own boobs for a minute.
Yeah.
Just before they don't have sex.
Then he finds the pills and realises that she's been trying to kill herself, even though he's already happened.
Yeah, and then he runs off to the park, falls over, and then she plays him a song and dies, or pretends to. Yeah. So they've just she's just done her Will's disease memory thing. I prefer Will. Hey, who are you? And what are you doing in my house? I'm writing with Teddy Sharp, apparently. Are you famous? In some circles, I'm infamous. Basically, I'm a murderer. So, sorry about that.
But only in certain circles.
I only murder in circles. Like this one I've drawn on the floor. Do you like it? Come over here. Come over.
Go on, just circle.
I can't murder. I mean, I can't leave the circle, but there's no... Just come... Can you pass me that stone? In some circles, I'm infamous. Ah, a nobody like me. And you're Bob's wife? No, I'm his wayward daughter. Who calls themselves a wayward something? I'm his wayward daughter. She blows bubbles at him. Oh, question.
I mean, is that Michael Jackson's monkey comes in and she sucks it off
at him? This could be you. Fuck you, Will. I tried it with you. You said no, so I'm blowing a monkey. You know the trouble I had to go through to get Michael Jackson's dead monkey. All right, from dead Michael Jackson and blow it at this moment just to do that pun. There's a lot of trouble, a lot of preparation, and you don't appreciate it.
I haven't taken this job.
Yeah, that's a fair comment at this point. I really made a mistake saying yes. Anyway, she blows bubbles. Bit of an out-of-date reference, but I enjoyed it. By the way, in case you don't know, listener, in the 80s and probably 90s, Michael Jackson had a pet monkey called Bubbles.
Yeah, so, you need that for context.
You do need to know that.
Otherwise, those monkey sounds I was doing earlier were meaningless.
Anyway, so not on his wayward daughter, she blows bubbles at him. Will looks confused. Oh, question. Why is it that I'm blowing this monkey? What's this supposed to achieve? This is another Howard Long surrealist moment. Annalisa blows the monkey in the bath. No. Oh, question. Why is it that no matter the colour of the bubble bath, the bubbles are always white? Comedy observation moment. This is akin to that bit in Forget-Me-Not with the chicken crossing the road joke.
Yeah.
And Will does his great, have you ever noticed how chickens cross roads and die? I think that's basically it, right?
Yeah. She's one of those Manic Pixie Dream Girl characters, isn't she? She's a bit kooky. Yeah. She's throwing up carrots. She's like asking crazy questions.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right
doe-eyed, coy look, Zoe Deschanel. She looks like Zoe Deschanel, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was around about that time that they emerged, so I was just bandwagoning that one.
All right. So she
I mean,
says,
they didn't, suck off monkeys that often, but I was
but
like,
you've always got a little original twist on
Yeah.
things, haven't you? That's the Howard Long way.
Yeah.
Take a trope and then surprise us with it.
suck a monkey off. I mean, my twist is always sucking off a monkey.
Yeah, or twins.
Yeah.
One of those two,
Yeah.
preferably both.
Yeah.
So, why the bubbles? Why is it no matter what colour the bubble bath is, the bubbles are always white. William says,
Are they?
I don't care.
Not white, are they? They're see-through, right? I mean, bubbles are see-through.
Yeah, it's probably the number of them that make them look opaque, isn't it? Because yeah, you're right. There'll be lots and lots of see-through bubbles, but then so many makes them look white.
Yeah.
I think you just answered that question. What Howard said. Well, yeah, Howard, can you say that again?
They're not white.
Yeah, they're not, you idiot.
Have a look at this bubble. I mean, he's brown and hairy. How come bubbles are always brown and hairy?
Yeah. How come, no matter what colour bubbles I blow, he always comes in my mouth? You answered your own question there. The colour doesn't really. The colour's irrelevant.
The colour of the monkey.
It's
Nothing to do with the jizz.
inconsequential. If you blow a monkey, what you've basically said is, what is it when I blow a monkey? It always comes in my mouth, which is not really a question. Unless you're just trying to show off how good at oral sex you are with particularly with monkeys. I never fail to make a monkey come when I give it a blowjob. Is that what you're saying? Basically, yes. You impressed?
Stupid question. No, I asked my dad, Bob, the question. He sent me to rehab.
That's his answer to everything.
It's because the questions you ask.
Maybe because when you ask the
relevant,
question, you are blowing a monkey, and he's got to send you somewhere. It's there or prison. Probably.
Yeah.
No, none of that happened.
No.
Except the stupid question about bubbles. To which William says, "I've no idea," and Annalisa says, "Boo." So I guess she is a ghost after all. But I suppose she's saying, "Boo!" Like, you're rubbish.
Yeah.
Manic pixie dream.
Join in
you're
with
right.
the fun. It's a fun question.
Yeah,
Couldn't make something up.
I'm just having some fun. Why don't you tell me that bubbles are
So
cool and I'm a moron?
Right, and the reason that they're white is because I'm just all over them. oh.
And in every bubble bath you've ever had.
What's wrong with you?
You asked me for an answer. It's not true.
Just as he had a jizzed on something.
You're the one blowing the monkey in the bath with a stranger.
Suggestively. Throwing that monkey at me.
Yeah, you're not even blowing the monkey unsuggestively. Stop blowing him suggestively and do it in a more formal way. Right, so Will found a drunk woman in his bathroom, catting up in the toilet. He put her in the bath and they had a conversation. All right, let's see what's going to happen next. Interior, upstairs corridor. William opens his room and goes in. Annalisa is sat cross-legged on the bed with a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. I thought after watching me try to kill myself, vom up in the toilet and then have a bath with my legs coming off, and then blowing that monkey, that you might be in the mood for some more alcohol. What do you think? Good idea? I think so. You know what you were saying about rehab? I think that's my answer to everything too. No, Annalisa says, Will! What? Nightcap! This is your idea of a hot night in, isn't it?
I mean, the fact that she's cross-legged is very manic pixie dream girl, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. And she's like wearing a kooky hat.
She is.
Yeah, she's
got,
totally
like,
wearing a
some
kooky
weird,
hat.
kind of like colourful clothing.
A dressing gown that's kind of age inappropriate, like it's got unicorns on it or something.
Yeah. She really should be trying to do something odd when he's coming in. Like, she's like got a tongue and she's trying to like
But
get it inside
that's,
a nostril or something. And then she looks up and she's like, "Oh, Will."
Well, I was just trying to get my tongue into my nostril. What a surprise that you're here when I was just doing that. Do you want some champagne? And to help me with my tongue and nostril problem.
Yeah.
She pops the cork. It goes plenty places. I mean, right. Things have gone weird again, Howard. It says she pops the cork, it goes plenty places.
Yeah.
Which is,
It doesn't mean the cork though, does
no,
it?
it does. It's obviously rebounding. The only way that can mean anything is if it like shoots off so hard that it rebounds like 10 times off different walls. It goes plenty places. No, you mean the champagne?
It comes back with like stamps on it, like a passport. It's like been to Spain.
Yeah. She pops the cork. It goes plenty places. It goes plenty places. Oops. Manic Pixie Dream Girl. Oh, what am I like? Oh, I got the cork plenty places.
Champagne all over my boobs.
Oh, look at me. I'm all soaked now, and so is your bed. But aren't I cute? Not really.
Hold on a second.
Oh, my sex gone plenty places. Aren't I cute? I've sicked up plenty places. Aren't I lovable? Look how kooky I am. When was the last time you met a girl who sicked up all over your bed 20 minutes after you met her? Oh, did I tell you that I do art? And I probably play a strange instrument like a lute or something.
I think she probably does. I'm sure she does art or something.
Oh yeah, well she has to. That's the character, isn't it? She's got to have a creative side.
Yeah, she's not just a model.
No.
She's got this skill, but she's never really explored it, and he's going to teach her to kind of like,
so he can be like a little weird. He'd basically take away all her agency by being the only reason that she actually does anything.
Yeah.
Let me show you how brushes work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I never knew how a brush worked before, and I never could have worked it out by myself or with the help of only my female friends. Of which I have none.
Yeah. Let me give you a lesson in blowing a monkey.
And if there's one thing I know, I think it's blowing monkeys.
What she did earlier. And, it's easy to get a monkey to come, but I mean to make a monkey come hard.
Yeah. Let me show you how an expert does it. A man. Let me show you how a man blows a monkey. And then maybe you'll learn something.
Yeah, pass me the bananas.
Yeah, proof that there is nothing that a man will not explain how to do better to a woman, as when Will says, "Let me show you how to blow that monkey."
Doing it wrong.
She pops the cork. It goes plenty places. She says, "Oops," in a coy way, probably. Oops. Right. He gets up and grabs a towel. She says, "Don't worry. It's see-through. My naked flesh is see-through." She means her clothes, right? She's got wet from it's gone plenty places.
No, she means the champagne is see-through. It's not going to stain.
No one has ever called champagne see-through
Yeah.
or any liquid.
Just now,
no one until this moment.
Because she got weird kooky language. that champagne see-through, not like this.
It's see-through champagne. It's not brown champagne.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, she means the champagne is see-through.
Yeah, he's getting a towel to mop up the stain, but there's no stain because champagne is see-through.
You don't use a. You need, like, if you're going to get rid of a stain, you need water or soda or something else. You don't just get
nothing because it's see-through.
Yeah, but it's still wet. He's getting a towel because it's wet. Not because it's going to stain anything.
Yeah, but
he gets stain remover. If
he's getting a towel because it's wet, and her thought is like because they're coming from they're two distinctly different characters with different thought processes.
He makes sense, and she absolutely.
He's
doesn't.
like going, you need to go rehab. Taking pills is bad. If stuff gets wet, you mop it up. She's all like,
woo!
Yeah.
Oh, look at what I'm doing. This monkey.
Pass me a monkey. Pass me a monkey. We'll do 3 at a Tim Tam.
Pass me a monkey. Quick, pass me a monkey. I need to do something kooky to it. I don't think you can describe blowing a monkey as kooky. I think that's gone beyond kooky and into bestial.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of ooky, isn't it?
It's very ooky, yeah. You just misread what the Manic Pixie Dream Girl was meant to be. You're like, she's meant to be ooky. Like Annalisa blows a monkey.
Sucking a monkey off her.
That's pretty ooky.
Probably.
Catting up in the toilet. Yeah, catting up on. She cats up in a. She cats up in the toilet, getting it all over her face and in her hair. Blows a monkey, and then tries to get him to have sex with her. Is this what you meant by Manic Pixie Dream? Is this what you were looking for? 2006 people.
I mean, I'm nailing it.
Yeah.
It's the best Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
It is, absolutely. But if maybe you could have sold it if only you'd bothered to read the whole word instead of only the last 4 letters. But that's Howard Long, isn't it? He often doesn't bother to read a whole word or include all the words that are necessary in a sentence.
Well,
She says, you can stop it frothing by putting your pinky in.
Oh.
She pours 2 glasses with her finger in. Yeah, of course, if you don't want to put your finger in, you can use one of these that are saved. I chopped these off of of a monkey earlier.
Yeah. Do you like 1 or 2 monkey fingers in your champagne?
No monkey fingers, please.
Going to be frothy then.
Oh dear, you don't want frothy champagne? Okay, I've put 7 monkey fingers in.
It's really flat now. It's basically just monkey fingers.
Yeah, wet monkey fingers.
Drink your monkey fingers.
You asked for them. I didn't.
I'm cookie.
She hands him a drink. No, thanks. Come on, just a glass. To thank you for saving my life and holding my hair while I sicked up in the toilet.
To save me from the evils of alcohol.
Yeah. If you don't drink it, I am going to, and probably die, because although I sicked up a lot of those pills, but some of them are bound to have absorbed into my system, and alcohol's just going to make it worse. So drink it, or I'm going to die. You're a bit of a neighbour, right? Yeah.
Give me yours. Give me the bottle.
Give me the pills.
Give me that gun.
Give me the monkey. What have you done? What have you done to me? Oh, right, you two are off to rehab. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Then we do
My
rehab.
daughter is such a bad influence.
Yes, everyone she meets, within half an hour, she's got them blowing that monkey. So at the moment, Annalisa is harassing Will in his bedroom, okay? In what I feel like you intended to be a kind of endearing and cute scene, but is actually one of the most disturbing things that anyone's ever
It's
written.
fun and
Ever.
kooky.
Okay, so let's see what Annalisa's got to say next. Hey, so do you sing too? Yeah.
Show off.
Then you'll sing me to Sleepyland.
Oh my god.
Aren't I cute?
Fuck off.
Will you sing me to Sleepyland?
Fucking no.
Please, hey, written by a man. Will you sing me to Sleepyland?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Now, let me just get my teddy bear.
And the bundle song. Have a little sleep with the bundle song.
Is this the best you've got? Can you not do
Yeah,
something a bit
yeah,
more
yeah,
lullaby-like?
one song. The bundle song. The bundle song.
Never little dibble with the song. Yeah. That's not working for me.
Oh, send me to sleep, Bella. Can I have a lollipop?
I've got some special ones. I got them off Daliet, mate. My God, I mean, you've written some amazing lines. In this script, you've written some of your classic lines, but I'm going to say that's not one of them.
Oh my god.
Then you'll sing me to Sleepyland.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm staying with you tonight. I'm pitiful and lonely.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing that happens in life, isn't it? People say these kind of, look at me, I'm pitiful and lonely, so I'm going to sleep in your bed next to you. Sexy, isn't it?
Sleepy Bobos. Going to say to Sleepy Bobos. Such a lonely, pitiful girl with
Sing me
boobs.
to Sleepy Bobos.
I'm just a sad, lonely boob girl.
This is a weird scene. If someone did this to me, I'd be fucking disturbed as shit. I mean, no one ever would, ever, because there's something really odd about it. But
Whatever would.
or if they
yeah,
did,
no, they would happen all the time. You'd be
if they
surprised.
did, if a person did this, they would definitely be a man, right? If you switch the genders on this scene, it's totally believable. It's horrific.
It's Harvey Weinstein, you say,
Yes,
in that situation. Well, you're going to send me to Sleepy Bobos
No, it's
then,
not.
are ya?
It's just that kind of weird predatory man who won't take no for an answer. And he's all like, obviously I'm staying with you tonight. I'm pitiful and lonely. And yeah, you saw me blowing that monkey. That's a believable and recognisable and terrifying scene. But the idea of a woman doing it to a man, it's still terrifying. I mean, in this case, Annalisa is a terrifying sexual predator, and she needs to take no for an answer.
But yeah, I don't mind singing it to Sleepy Bobos.
Well, you're going to have to, because Will, his next line, after she says, I'm pitiful and lonely, he says very clearly, no. Nothing else, no. And she, being a terrifying sexual predator, she throws the duvet open for him to enter. She throws the duvet open for him to enter. And she says, please, lots of E's, please, if you leave me alone, I might not be safe.
Yeah, I might kill myself. You got to fuck me else I'm going to murder myself.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
He says, he says, is that blackmail?
Yeah.
And she says, no comment. This is so wrong. I think this is quite an interesting. I always think when cat callers, right? You know men who are cat callers. They're terrible humans. We all know that. We all agree they're terrible humans. But one of their main excuses, male cat callers, is it's just a fucking compliment. Isn't it? Just a fucking compliment.
Good point.
But no, it's not. The second point they make, it's a terrible point because it's not. It's an aggressive act. But that's not the point.
Okay, right.
Their second point is always, I'd love it if someone did that to me.
Yeah,
I'd love if someone shout. But the thing is, when they make that point,
good
they are
point,
no, it isn't because when they
No,
make
is it
that
not?
point, they are imagining some beautiful woman going, "Oh, look at your lovely penis." Right?
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening to the woman. Like, they are not a beautiful man.
No, I
the
know.
guy catcalling is some fat, old, horrible builder who smells of porridge or something, right?
I know, and that's why sometimes fat, horrible, porridge-smelling builders have to write scripts in which women do that to
But
them.
the thing is, to get the equivalent, if you're like, would you like it if this happened to you? You have to say, would you like this if someone who looks like you did this to you? And also, not the female version, because that fat old builder would probably sleep with anyone. Right? So even if it was a kind of not particularly attractive woman, he's still like, yeah, I still quite like that. Yeah. So what you need is a big, hairy, ugly man, who's much bigger than him as well, because it's an aggressive act. So you can't have a woman do it to a man because it's not scary enough. It needs to be a bloke who's twice as big as this guy, shouting, "Oi, mate, lovely penis! Come out of my place, let's fuck!"
Yeah.
Someone this guy absolutely does not want anything to do with, aggressively shouting at him. That is the only way you get it. But that idea that weird men have of women like wanting them, which is just an absolute fantasy because they're so unappealing.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's that. Just for some reason, I'm reminded of that with this scene. That this woman is aggressively trying to get Will to have sex with her.
No,
And-
she's trying to get into Sleepyland.
But no, she's not. She's going much further than that. And in reality, that's actually not a brilliant thing. If you're not interested in something, basically, if someone's just wandered into your house, that's what it feels like. I know it's her house, but you feel like she's just wandered into your house, sicked up in your toilet, and then from that point on, she's just been trying to fuck you.
What are you saying? No.
I know he is, and that's why it's awful, because he's saying no, and she won't stop. She's in his bed, and he's like, "No, please leave me alone."
What you're saying is that women are terrible, right?
No,
That's what it sounds like.
I'm saying women have to put up with
You're one of
this.
these MRA people, are you?
Yeah. No, I'm saying women have to put up with what you're writing,
They do.
and it's not good.
Well, everyone has to put up with
This
that.
experience that you're dreaming of this like woman wanting sex with you, right? Is
be
in
like,
reality
yeah,
is
like,
horrible.
yeah, no.
Yeah, even if it happened to you, it would be horrible because it wouldn't be a woman that you were actually interested in. It would probably be a man who got in your bed. Some big, hairy, stinky man who got in your bed and he's all like, so I'm pitiful and lonely. Can I stay in your bed tonight, please?
Of course you can, Mr. Fluck.
All right, get in with me.
Would you like me to sing you to Sleepyland, Mr. Fluck? Oh, yes, please. That would be
Oh, I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
Go
Yeah.
to sleep, Mr. Fluck.
Oh, that's the deal.
That is what the manic pixie dream girl character is, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's that
absolutely.
fucking weird idea that men go like, well, yeah, I would love it if
If a
sexy
beautiful,
woman
interesting...
yelled at my penis. I fucking love that.
that is what men think. Men, or certain men. Sorry, not all men. Obviously, guys, not all men. Don't hashtag me. But what some men think is, wouldn't it be brilliant if an attractive, intelligent, and interesting, unusual woman shouted at my penis? When I walked past, and then kind of interfered with my life and got rid of all the things I don't like about it. I always think this about your writing, that often this isn't your dream. like this isn't really, but it's like you're always trying to write someone else's dream and or like trying to appeal to an audience or
Well,
whatever.
I didn't want to write a romance. I was told I had to write a romance. So like,
Yeah.
just watch a bunch of romances and
watch
go,
things
what's in
and
them?
kind
And
of-
they've probably all got Zoe Deschanel or similar
Yeah,
type
yeah.
people in it doing that kind of stuff. And like, okay, yeah, there we go.
That's what I find most. I think because if I thought this was you writing a kind of wish fulfillment scene, it would be a bit disturbing, and I'd be like concerned about you and what a terrible
Well,
human
there'd
you
be
were.
a lot more we in it if I was doing
A lot less sicking and a lot more weird,
Yeah.
and fewer monkeys getting blown to bits. Not really interested in that.
No.
More dogs. Though. Yeah, but no, I think
same amount of monkeys getting blown.
I always think, like, you watch or read something that someone's written, it reveals so much about them. Not because they're writing about themselves necessarily, but because your choices reveal things about you when you choose to go, okay, I've written this character, and you're like, and they do this. Well, why do you think that's a good idea? But yours doesn't. Yours, I think, more
Often
often
they can, but I mean, a lot of the time with that, your choices reveal that you haven't really made them. You just copied them from somewhere
Well,
else.
that's the thing that that's interesting about yours is that you're or with things that you haven't put a lot of. You said you've got to write a romance, and so you're trying to work out what that is, and you do copy, don't you? When anyone who starts writing or writes something they're unfamiliar with, you're like, well, I need to get ideas from it. That's what tropes are for.
Yeah.
I find your stuff is very interesting because it shines a light on them, and it makes the more accepted forms of things like this scene like actually that's always disturbing. Okay, it's weird in this, like that she's in the bath and blowing that monkey and everything, but to be honest, that's weird in every film I've ever seen where that happens, even though they're not always blowing a
doing
monkey.
to this monkey will. That could be you later on.
He says, that blackmail. She says, no comment. He stands for a time before consenting. She's intimidated him into it. This is horrible. When he's in bed, she places an arm around him and snuggles up to his chest. Will starts to cry softly.
Does he?
No, it doesn't say that. I'm just imagining what Will would actually do. Yeah. Right? What Will would actually do in this situation where he's been intimidated by this like sexually aggressive person who's come into his bed and said, "Get in with me, I'm gonna blow you like I did that monkey."
Yeah, and we know she's bath, but we don't know she's cleaned her teeth, so she still smells of sex.
Yeah. I mean that's largely irrelevant.
Sick and champagne.
But
I mean, she's an alcoholic. She reeks.
Yeah. She says, "Well,
Yeah.
yes. Question: why did Sally sell seashells on the seashore when you can just pick them up?"
Yeah, good point.
What's actually wrong with you? Have you got a list? Did you make a list of like kooky things you could say? Like, well, this is my list of non sequiturs, and every time I turned around, you'd get it out of your pocket and have a look and decide what weird thing you're going to say next.
And Lisa, you were saying that Lucas left you at the altar. Did you ever consider why?
Did you ever think it was your personality, or at least this weird thing that you pretend to be? You probably have a personality, but you just insist on being this kooky weirdo. Did you drop that and just be yourself? Okay, did I tell you I play the lute? Now that's interesting.
You can come and watch me play. I play sometimes in the wool shop that I work at.
Interior, William's bedroom. In the morning, she wakes to find William is gone.
Oh my god.
In a
She ate him.
in a replication of her earlier scene. Or did she wake up with someone else who was gone at the beginning?
Yeah, she was a replicant. She's a replicant. She's discovered that she's Rutger Hauer, basically. She's woken up and gone like, I have seen things that you will never see.
She's woken up and Harrison Ford is there, like looking in her eye with some weird thing. He's going, I think you're Rutger Hauer. She's like, I'm not. You are. This machine says you're Rutger Hauer. I think your machine's broken. Pretty sure I'm not Rutger Hauer.
This is my Rutger Hauer detector. It's got two settings. On and off.
Hello, my name's Harrison Ford. I'm going to test you for being Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
You pass.
Yeah. Does that
You
mean
are.
I am him or I'm not him?
You are him.
Doesn't matter, does it?
You've passed the test. You can go now. Yeah. Who no one ever finds out if in this version of Blade Runner you're supposed to be or you're not supposed to be. Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
Just Harrison Ford going around testing people going, you passed. Well done, you passed the Rutger Hauer
At the very
test.
end of it, he goes like, wait a second. Am I Rutger Hauer? But then it ends, and you never know.
Yeah. And then 30 years later, there's a really boring but pretty film about his son, or maybe not his son. I don't know.
No, you missed out the word another there. I mean, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Another boring
Yeah. Okay. That is fair. Yeah. So she wakes up to find William is gone in a replicant of her earlier scene.
Yeah, replica. Yeah,
It says replication.
It did. But yeah, in that scene, that bloke had left her at the start of the movie. But that we
That
discovered
wasn't the boyfriend that she's worried about.
That's
She's a serial leavee.
Yes.
She examines the music box.
She gets out her magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Watson, I've got some theories about this.
Interior stairs, Bob's mansion. Annalisa plods down in her nightie.
You keep saying Bob's Mansion, and I keep thinking his surname is Smansion. I keep thinking, oh yeah, Bob's Mansion. Yeah.
Bob's mansion is here. He has got a hat on. I don't know. Annalisa plods down in her nightie with her boobs out. Oh, that's
Yeah. Good
no.
scene.
Annalisa plods down in her nightie with champagne bottle from last night. She's woken up and just started drinking straight away.
Yeah, good on her. Fucking, I quite like her. Actually.
You could
I'm
make
on
a
her
life
side.
with her.
Yeah.
You two could live happily forever.
I mean, if you put me in that nightie and get me that thing, I would probably be drunk, walking around asking people if she saw seashells on the seashell, why, all those stuff as well. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm Annalisa.
Interior kitchen. Here she finds William cooking breakfast. Oh, he's not so bad after all. I'm used to men sneaking off in the morning, but they usually take advantage of me first.
Oh, fucking hell. What?
I'm used to men.
I'm used to getting molested in the morning, basically. I can't believe he didn't molest me.
I think what she means
before he
is...
made eggs.
Yeah, I think what she means is I'm used to men sneaking off, but usually we've had sex the night before, right?
Oh, not morning sex.
I think I mean, she's just saying that they haven't done it. She's establishing that they did not do it last night,
yeah.
right? That's the point of this
Oh,
line.
do you think she's checking because she was so wasted the night before? Maybe she doesn't remember.
Maybe. Okay.
And he's about to go, no, I didn't take advantage of
we
you.
did it for an hour.
Yeah, we did.
You really enjoyed it. I'm really good. You said, oh, Will, you're so good at sex. We're not going to do it again, but you're going to write me a certificate that says I'm the best sex you've ever had. I'm used to men sneaking off in the morning, but they usually take advantage of me first! Exclamation mark to show it's a joke and not just something really disturbing that I'm admitting right now. You know, Will, I'm feeling a bit fragile this morning. Can I confess something quite traumatic to you? Yeah. I'm really happy to see you because what I'm used to is being abused by men.
Yeah.
Can I tell you some details about it? Because I need to get it off my chest.
No, I'm not. You take mistaken me in someone who cares. The difference is I'm just quite nice, but I don't really want to know you.
No, the difference is I live here. I didn't leave because this is where I live, okay? I'm not in love with you. I'm not making you breakfast. This is my breakfast, okay? You just walked in on my... Interior hall, Bob's mansion.
Bob's Mansion.
William is on the phone.
Or Mr. Smansion to his friends.
Yeah. William is on the phone to Mr. to his friend. William is on the phone to Bob. He has to call him
He
Bob.
doesn't like his friends, Mr. Smansion's like, go on me, fucking Smansion.
No, he's Bob.
Go on me, Mr. Smansion, okay. My name's Mr.
Call me
Smansion to
Mr.
you.
Smansion, and
My
you're my
name's
friend.
brother of mine. My name's Mr.
Yeah.
Smansion to you.
Oh, so hello, it's nice to meet you. You can call me Bob. No, okay, so William's on the phone to Mr. Smansion. How are you finding the house? Says Bob. Very nice. But Bob, your daughter. Oh, bloody hell. Is she there? Yes. She causing trouble. She got into a little fix last night. I want you to keep an eye on her. Keep her out of mischief. What? I don't... Fab, that's settled. Gotta go. We're about to hit a tree. What? I'm just very busy punching trees at the moment. I'm sorry, I've got to go. It's tree punching time. And you know what those trees are like?
Yeah.
They wwon't wait to get punched.
The impatient trees.
He says, gotta go, we're about to hit a tree, and don't sleep with her. It's a weird thing for a dad to say.
He knows that
Can you look after my daughter, but don't fuck her?
He knows that his daughter is a bit of a player.
Yeah.
That
He
she
knows
likes,
that when she gets drunk, she sicks up in the toilet, turns around, and if there's a man there, she's all like, oh, do you want to have sex?
Yeah, he knows that.
Because
Well, you
quite
would,
often
wouldn't you?
he's the man.
Yeah.
He's all like...
I made that mistake 3 times. I'll never again.
Yeah. You wake up in the morning and you just regret it.
I mean, really, really badly. You wake up, you go, oh shit, I just slept with my daughter.
Oh,
I don't
no.
want you to make the same mistake. I don't want you to wake up having fucked my daughter and go, oh no, I just slept with my daughter.
She's not my daughter, Bob.
Well, isn't she though? Isn't she?
I suppose you can sleep with her then, go ahead. But don't let me do it again.
Just have one for me. And say, my name's Bob, while you're doing it.
do a video. Do a video. Can you do my voice? Just go, oh, my name's Bob, I'm your dad. and send it to me. Can you do that?
No. Good, you're a good lad.
You're a good lad. Thanks for saying yes. Okay, just have to punch that tree now behind me.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world.
Dear Rufus and Howard, it's been such a long time since the last series of the Man by Cow podcast, and I'm proper jonesing for some new episodes. Please could you tell me when series 5 will arrive?
Hello, it is me, Hitler. Oh no, wait, hang on. I mean Larry the delivery driver, not Hitler.
Not Hitler? You sure you're not Hitler? Because you look exactly like Hitler, and you are Hitler.
I'm Larry the delivery driver. Look at my name tag.
It says Hitler.
Okay, don't look at my name tag. I can prove I'm not Hitler. Look, everybody know that Hitler was a vegetarian, yeah?
Yeah.
But look, I'm going to drink this pan of cow's blood I got from the butcher.
Why have you got cow's milk?
Hitler loved drinking cow's blood.
Oh no. What are you doing?
We are working on the final 2 episodes of Series 5 of the Man by Cow podcast. But if you're feeling impatient and would like to hear the first 4 episodes right now, then you can by joining the secret gang at patreon.com/manbycow, where you'll also get your hands on the Secret Gang podcast and more Gret Binchleaf than you can shake a pie at. Thanks for listening. We'll be back with more Worst Writer next week.
You're definitely not Hitler, it's okay. Yeah, I believe you.
Say to Hitler again that he's not Hitler.
You're not Hitler.
Oh, thank you, Hitler.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.